Hey guys, so I have been loving sensory bins and sensory play for LT. Sensory bins are great for tactile stimulation and especially those kids who are adverse to touching certain textures. And having a mixture of different toys and objects that pique their curiosity is such an easy way to help them desensitize them to textures that they normally wouldn't enjoy. Kids of all ages, and even those who don't need a sensory diet, can benefit from the fun of sensory bins, and they're so easy to make. One of LT's favorite sensory bins is this lighted bin with water beads. And he usually strays away from that wet, creamy, or slimy texture, so using water beads has been the perfect thing to desensitize him, and it's even fun fine motor play, which he definitely needs. So if you're interested in learning how to make one, keep watching. So these water beads I bought off of Amazon for less than $3, and it came in a really big pack with a bunch of different colors. But you can also check out your local craft store like Michael's or even Walmart and Target. And if you didn't know, water beads are polymers and they're used to keep flowers hydrated. As you can see, they start off really small. You just let them soak in water. And water beads are non-toxic, but they obviously aren't intended to be ingested. And my son is pretty prone to putting things in his mouth. So if you're playing with toddlers or little ones, keep a close watch. These small bags definitely go a long way, and depending how big your bin is, you really don't need that much. I tend to like to mix the colors, but sometimes it's fun to have a color-themed bin, and you can just use one color at a time. But this time, we're gonna mix it up. So for our first step, you'll need to put in as many beads as you'd like into the bowl, and keep in mind that they will expand to about the size of a marble once they're fully soaked. So pour in the water and use your own judgment as far as how much. It's really not a big deal if you pour in too much. If you find that the beads are expanded to the max but there's still excess water, just drain out the rest. So now we wait, and I find that the beads turn out best if they soak overnight. For putting the bin together, you'll first need to spread out the lights evenly under the lid of the storage container. If you choose, you can tape the lights to the lid. I remember when I first made my bin, I did that, but after a few times, it really wasn't necessary. But that's completely your choice. So as you can see, it's time to pour in our expanded beads, and these little guys do bounce everywhere, so if you are not careful, they will go everywhere. And also, be gentle when pouring because they will break. And this part is completely optional. Water beads are definitely fun on their own or with added accessories. So drop in some of your little one's favorite toys, letters, numbers, especially if they need to be enticed at first. So make a game out of it. Bury the toys under the beads, have them retrieve the letters or numbers in order. Be creative and definitely make it fun.